Hello, welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as our Imperial Agent Verona, Cypher 9. We've just finished our primary story mission here on SWTOR, destroying another one of the Eagle's terrorist cells, and obviously took out our contact Watcher X after he tried to escape his holding cell. When we attempted to leave the planet, we were informed that our ship is now in lockdown. Darth Zorid, the newest Dark Council member and daughter to the late Darth Jadis, is a bit upset with us because apparently we haven't been doing what she asked us to do in finding Darth Jadis's murderer. Which we have been in a roundabout way, but she is a bit of a brat and I'm going to continue to call her so, because apparently she's desperate for power to lord over the other Dark Council members. And apparently there is a contact, her father used to use, an advisor, who is on SWTOR, who she's asked us to find and retrieve for her. Which I guess is what we're going to do now. Obviously we'll speak to Kaleo first, get to know our companion a bit more. And then we'll get back down to the planet's surface to track down this Vord Yanol. I also say it the other way round, Yanol Vord sounds better, but obviously that's his name.
You smell burnt flesh? That's my fingers. Gun overheated in the last fight. So, all that one-shot kill stuff you do, where'd you learn it?
The Empire puts operatives through extensive weapons training.
I bet they do. I learned to shoot with a friend of mine. First year out of rat attack, I was a mess. Me and AnthSpecial hooked up on a tramp freighter. She was running too. We stole a holdout blaster and shared it.
You said her name was AnthSpecial.
Twi'lek name. Think they say it easier. She had gang connections, so one time we were raiding the ship's cargo bay, planning to sell whatever we get. Turns out it was an exchange ship, syndicate stuff. We've just pried open the storage crates when we figure it out. We're dead meat, right?
With one holdout blaster, the odds weren't in your favor.
Best we can figure. I torch the place while Ampsby grabs the dockworker. Then we sit and wait for the exchange. Enforcers finally show. We blame the dockworker and say we came to stop it. Prove we're exchange material. They bought it.
Risky, but I guess it paid off.
Best kind of risk. AnthSpecial ended up worse off later, but it was great for me. She was fun. We ever run into her, we should get together. Time of the century.
You said it was worse off for her. Huh. I wonder what happened. Maybe you'll tell us now.
Agent, we need to talk. I just heard from headquarters. Keeper finally came through on a promise he made when I joined up.
Keeper is contacting you instead of me now?
Some watcher sent the message. Not really the point. I asked you guys to find AnthSpecial, old friend of mine. I told you about her. We hooked up after I left Rat Attack. Last time I saw her, she saved my life and got me to Hutta. I owe her big. Now she's in trouble.
What sort of trouble?
She crossed some exchange buddies on Nar Shaddaa. Report didn't give details, but I can guess how it went down. I'm gonna head over, kill the exchange, and save the girl. You should come with.
Any particular reason you want me?
You make good backup. Besides, help me out, there's a surprise in it for you.
Oh? I like surprises. The ones that don't get me killed, at least. Alright, we got a new mission. Go to the exchange holding area. Okay, well, since we're going to SWTOR again, sure, sounds good. I'm going to do this video and then I think I'm actually going to go make some lunch. 1 o'clock in the afternoon here. I know, you probably don't even care. But I'm getting a bit peckish. I'll be recording most of the morning. After this, of course, we need to do probably a Flashpoint video. And The next one is Mandalorian Raiders, I believe. So where do we need to go to help your friend? In the Corellian sector. Okay. And where is Vord being held? In the Upper Atrium office. I think that's in the industrial sector.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Oh no, it's in the Dura sector. Okay.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
It's on the far side of the sector. Okay. Defeat exchange folks. It's quite a small area, actually.
Getting
Huh?
think that's most of the gang. Hey, Ant, get out here.
You're rescuing me? What am I, your princess?
If you were a princess, you might be worth something.
Shut up and toss me a gun. Who's your friend?
I stole Cleo from Nemro the Hutt. We've been together ever since.
Nemro, huh? How long were you with him?
Long enough.
You guys timed it good. By the way, they were gonna hang me to broil on a holosign. You got a way off-world?
Grab your stuff and meet us at the spaceport. I can get you a ride.
You have a plan to get her off Nar Shaddaa?
Not quite. Remember I said I had a surprise for you? There's a bounty on Anspecial. We saved her, we own her, now we're gonna sell her.
You're serious? You want to give her to a bounty hunter?
Look at me. I owed her for saving my life. But you know how she did that? She stuffed me in a box and shipped me to Hutta. I spent 12 weeks in muck working for a chem farmer. She humiliated me. I owe her for that too.
Next time you want a favor, give me the full story first.
You don't have to do anything. I'll handle it. And you get half the money. She'll be waiting in the hangar either way. Think about it.
Not gonna say anything. You can't really judge Cleo. She smiles while she's stabbing you in the back. Let's go resolve this situation, and then we'll come back. We can probably use the quick travel to get ourselves over to the Duros sector. Ah, there she is.
Hey, you made it all right.
Yeah. Ran into one of Zenjo's guys. Left him a scar, but he's still breathing. So a ride sounds good right now.
Give me 20 minutes, I'll set you up. Keep her company. I'll be back soon.
I really do appreciate the help, but... Can I ask you something?
Ask anything you want.
Okay, this'll sound odd, but what did Kaleo say about us? She tell you we've known each other for years? Met after she left her homeworld? Big, long sob story?
You're telling me it's not true?
She's a habitual liar. I knew her for 6 months, and she'd been on her own forever. I don't even know where she's really from. So I have to wonder, is she really here to help? Or am I in even worse trouble?
Kaleo owed you her life. She's here to repay. That's all.
Right. Guess we just wait then.
Look who's back.
This the girl?
You set me up. You set me up!
Poor baby. I survived Hutta when you sent me there. If you can't take what this man put you through, you get what you deserve.
Who is he? What'll he do?
He's just a freelancer. He'll take her to the Elysian authorities and she'll be sold into slavery.
I swear I'll kill you. I'll kill you!
You play along pretty good. Here's your cut of the profits. Turns out she's worth a bundle.
According to her, you two only met in the last year.
Can we talk about this later? We've got spending money. That makes it time to celebrate.
We will be bringing this back up, though. Yeah, you want to speak to us? Good. Yeah, we'll speak when we get back on board our ship. But, I wonder if we're going to be meeting her again. Depends how long she's been sold into slavery for, really. Oh, sorry, my voice is going again. 2 more. There we go. Sorry about that. Can we use our quick travel in this area? There you go. Right, let's get ourselves over to the Duros sector. We'll just go to the starting point and then see where we need to go to find this Yord Yanol. On the upper level. Oh, I see. Okay. Probably quicker than to go to the intelligence post. He has forces, apparently. I see. I'm guessing it's just the enforcer we need to defeat.
Come on out, I'll show you my gun.
Nope. There's more. Let's see what you know.
Get away! I've done nothing to you. I've touched nothing on this dust ball. No, talk to no one.
Are you Viordiano?
You know who I am. You wouldn't be here otherwise. The Dark Council hired you, didn't it? Or the Galactic Republic, the Macrosa Order, the Hutts. It doesn't matter. My master is dead. Darth Jadis is gone. I have no one left to betray.
I'm not asking you to betray anyone. Darth Jorid sent me.
Zorid? Ah! The idiot girl thinks she can equal her father, eh? You really don't understand. Lord Jadis must have made preparations for his death. He was power, and fire, and brilliance. The instant the Master died, I promise his contingency plans went into action. They'll bring doom to everything Lord Jadis ever touched, and I want no part of it.
What kind of contingency plans?
I don't know what he arranged, but Jadis would never let his death go unpunished. I won't be caught in the Master's schemes ever again.
Still alive, but he's not getting up soon. Now we have to drag him to the ship.
Let's load him up and get going.
You know, you'd think a high-up advisor would carry a few more credits.
I thought we accidentally had killed him there. Oh, hello. Slicing this computer, you find two heavily encrypted files. One is labeled schematics, one is labeled research. Ah. Where is my dice? Ah, well, it's not the dice I normally use, but it is a dice nonetheless. 1 to 10 schematics, 11 to 20 we will do research. This is a d20, yes it is. Good. And that's a 5. Let's decrypt the schematics. Find contains blueprints for an Imperial starship. Registration Dominator, Dreadnought. 2 fighters, 8 fighters, 2 shuttles. Okay. I request Darth Jadis all passengers aboard the Dominator. What now? I'm gonna have to look back at that. Decrypt research. Message dated 16 months ago. Imperial Science Bureau. Special project. Device is not practical. Robust growth fails to counterbalance slow manufacturing maturation process. Enclosed image is research only. Okay, we can read this again. I'm just going to read the other schematics, just to read that last line. All passenger quarters can be repurposed as prison cells. Okay. Can be repurposed as prison cells. Interesting. So basically any passenger could become locked in their own rooms, basically. Interesting. Curious where my D20 disappeared now, my regular one. Right, let's try and leave SWTOR once again. Cleo, hi.
Well, that didn't last. Cash from Anspecial is gone. Cheapskate bounty hunter. You and Anspe talk much when you were together? Swap stories about the old days? Gossip about me?
She said you were a habitual liar, and that you'd only met in the past year.
You're still on about that? You're funny. Whole thing got me thinking, though. I've had a lot of partners over the years. Her, Nemro. Guy named Rawl used to hijack Republic supply ships. He had money, he had brass. How you think you measure up?
Depends what your friend Roll was really like.
Bad temper, crafty, smelled, but you got used to it. Best pirate on the Rimmer. Showed me a good time.
You said you'd been partnered with Anspecial for years, until you met Nemro. How does Roll fit in?
You know, I say a lot of things. I'm just joking, Agent. Joking. Get used to it.
She doesn't like people prying into her past. She really doesn't. But we'll keep working on her. Maybe she'll open up. Or she'll come to hate me. Probably the latter.
This is Keeper to Cipher 9. I understand you're running an errand for Darth Jorid. It may not be my place to know a Dark Council member's business, so I won't ask what she wants. I only want to advise you to take care.
That's unusually thoughtful of you, Keeper.
These are unusual circumstances. Would that they were different. Jorid has relocated to Darth Jadis' old chambers on Drummond Cars. She awaits you there. Keeper out.
So not only does she want his power, she wants his quarters. And she's now on Drummond Cars. Actually, if that's the case, then I can use my priority transport to get to the capital world, rather than just using our fandom here. I think this drops me in Cass City. So, we'll just let this load. Yeah, in Car City itself, good. Oh, we have some new mail. She's probably in the Sith Sanctum, I'm guessing. Well, actually, if she's in the same place Darth Jadis was, we know. It's right at the back.
Enjoy your stay.
See who this mail is from. Fixer 7, a follow-up on Watcher X. We've never met, but I want to thank you for your handling of Watcher X on SWTOR. I know from personal experience how deceptive the man can be, and the thought of him running free is mildly terrifying. You're likely unaware of the events that led to Watcher X's imprisonment. All I can say is that Operation Undertow left me with scars that will never heal, and I was among the lucky ones. My people will be performing a detailed post-mortem on the body. There's much to learn, and we won't build a mistake like him again. The Admiral we rescued from the flame. All the flame and his pitiful minions have been exterminated, and further investigation reveals no remaining traces of the rebellion against us on SWTOR. Your combat prowess against the Gendai was a pleasure to witness, and I will not forget your timely arrival. I have ensured that all records of the Flame's fate and your role in it will be made public. It's important for the citizens of the Hutta colony to understand what happens to those who pit themselves against the Empire. Thank you for your service. Hey, we've emptied out our mailbox. I need to get, probably Malcolm, my smuggler, to start sending Verona some more item modifications. Probably do that after I've grabbed my lunch.
They're scared of you here, aren't they? You come, you go. You're the freaking secret police. Now's really not the time. Maybe later.
Do you think you've learned your lesson yet, Keeper?
Yes, my lord.
I don't like that name. You certainly haven't done a very good job of keeping your agents. Speaking of which, Cypher 9, your superior and I were just chatting.
I can see that. I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. You should watch closely. You see, in our last conversation, you said something that irked me. I don't remember what. I thought about having you killed, but then I thought, who's really responsible here? And I decided to punish Keeper.
What do you plan to do to him?
I don't know. I'm starting to get bored. Keeper, you can go. The Cypher and I have business.
I appreciate that, my lord. As for you, Cypher, good to see you alive. It's getting dangerous.
Dangerous and unpredictable.
Exactly. Be careful.
So, Fjord Yanol, is that him? Or is this another body for my collection?
I retrieved Yanol, as you commanded.
Oh, Agent. Yanol and I are going to spend some time together. He's going to reveal every secret my father ever had. Expect a token of my appreciation. And expect to be called on again, my Cypher.
Anyone from Imperial intelligence would serve the same.
No reward, then. You will continue without my favor. Now leave me to my new advisor. Yanol and I need our privacy.
I really wouldn't want your favour. Oh, that's Vord Yanol there. And I'm guessing these are people from intelligence. Yeah. Keeper and Verona shared a moment there of understanding. The Sith are getting a bit unpleasant.
Transmitting security codes, this is Watcher 2 to Cypher 9. I'm glad you're back on duty. After you dismantle the cells on Balmora and Nar Shaddaa, the rest of the Terra network went into overdrive.
How are they responding exactly?
Increased chatter, transfer of goods, activation of safe houses. Fascinating, really. I told you before about the Eagle's mystery weapon, the Eradicator devices. We still don't know what they are, but we intercepted this transmission.
Once the devices are fully functional, I'll enter the targeting codes myself. Only then will instructions be sent. But all cells are encouraged to prepare attacks on secondary targets. Once the Eradicators cause chaos in every Imperial stronghold, you must fan the flames. Stand tall above the wreckage. Shape the destruction into a message. That is how we prevail.
That was the Eagle himself. It seems the assassination of Darth Jadus was only the start.
Certainly intimidating. But what does that actually tell us?
Barely enough to add to his profile. There is good news. We have leads on 2 new Terra cells, vital to the network's operation. They're your next targets. Proceed to Tatooine and Alderaan at your discretion. Your mission will continue there. Watcher 2 out.
Excellent. So we've gained our next 2 destinations. Let's see what's in this. Companion gift. Okay. Getting a selection of companion gifts. And we can speak to Kaleo again. We may as well make this a companion conversation episode as well. See what she has to say.
Hey, Agent. Take a look at this.
Where is she?
I don't know. How would I know?
Kaleo Janus and her Twi'lek associate was seen attacking exchange resources on Nar Shaddaa. Should I believe you wouldn't seek revenge? I want her last known location and I want it now!
I love it. Listen to that little tremor in his voice. He's adorable.
He does say your name with fondness.
Ijel and I go way back. Soon as I show my face, he starts torturing people to track me down. He's been obsessed ever since we split up on Farstein. For an arms dealer, he's kinda sweet. Makes me feel wanted.
Where did that holovid even come from?
Hey, you've got plenty of sources. I've got a few too. And one's close to Ijel. Of course, if he ever found me, I'd have to choose. Do I go back with the bad, nasty man? Or beat him down with someone new?
You're perfectly capable of protecting yourself.
No kidding. I'll keep you in the loop. Next recording gets out, we can watch it together.
I'll bring the popcorn. How's our influence doing? Reasonable. Quite reasonable. How much health? Almost 17,000, holy hell. That's a respectable amount. Let's continue storing all these. See, we got doubles of some. See, we have some miscellaneous gear to drop off. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I need to do. Right. Of course, we won't be going to Alderaan just yet. We will be going to Tatooine. Probably not in the next video. As I said, we'll probably be doing a interlude video. We'll be doing the next flashpoint, which is Mandalorian Raiders. So when I come back, I will probably be on the Imperial fleet, about to look at the Flashpoint mission terminal and probably be speaking to Darth Malgus once again to find out what the situation is there. Say, feel free to comment if you so wish. This, of course, has been AnthWolf playing Star Wars The Old Republic, and I hope you've all enjoyed, and I hope you all take care. And I'll see you for more, as I say, in the next video when we continue the series. Until then, bye-bye now.